Couric, no stranger to television. Everybody knows you from ABC, from CBS, from your own show, Katie, that you had your talk show, and now Yahoo News, the global anchor. Talk to me about the transition from that traditional form of news to the kind of digital news that you're working on now.
Well, I've been so privileged to have the career I've had and feel incredibly fortunate to have done a morning show for 15 years, anchored an evening newscast for 5, done a talk show for 2. And when I looked at the horizon in the media landscape, it's undeniable that things are really shifting from linear television to digital content. And I've been someone who, during my career, has always been excited about taking risks, trying new challenges, and an opportunity at Yahoo became available, and I thought, this is a wonderful opportunity for me to learn, for me to be able to tailor content for a digital audience, and really to have the time and the real estate, the endless real estate you have when it comes to online programming. And I found that really exciting and something that I hadn't done before, and an opportunity to learn a whole new skill set while also employing the experience I've already accrued from my television career.
What do you think are the factors in a good news story? What makes up a good news story?
I think compelling human stories. I think caring about a person. I think that's the best way to really explore an issue, is see that through the lens of someone who's affected by that issue. So if you're doing a story on prison reform, to tell a prisoner story. If you're doing a story, obviously, on homeless people, you actually get into, walk in the shoes of someone who's experiencing that. I think something that has not been explored very deeply makes a good story, where you can really roll up your sleeves and peel away the layer of the onion and arrive at some greater understanding at an issue that people are talking about but not really thinking about in a meaningful way. So I think there are all kinds of great stories that can be told. I think good storytelling, good writing, good production, really an immersive experience. I think people want to feel that they're a part of the story now in a way that I don't think they did even 5 years ago. Television, I think, does things in a very kind of formulaic way. And now I think you see entities like Vice and other video outlets really taking you with the reporter inside and having you come on the journey. And so I think authenticity and human stories all contribute to making something compelling and something that people really want to watch.
I want to ask you a question that Pope Francis asked, actually, in 2013, and it has become one of his most famous quotes, but it comes in the form of a question. I just want to pose it to you. He said, "How can it be that it is not a news item when an elderly homeless person dies of exposure, but it is a news item when the stock market loses 2 points?" How would you respond to that?
I think he makes an excellent point. I can't say I disagree with Pope Francis. I think that sometimes, news gets to be cynical, and, a lot of it is driven by the bottom line. And so stories about finance or the market are interesting to a wide swath of people because it affects them, it affects their pocketbook. Where broader social issues, where people may feel helpless, it's hard to get them galvanized and care. But I think we do need to do a better job. That's something that I try to do as a journalist. They say our job is to comfort the afflicted and afflict the comfortable. And I think oftentimes we fail when it comes to that mission.
Katie Couric, thank you very much.
Great to talk to you.